brothers? Hope you're having a great day. I'm pumped for you. All right, life is good. Life is beautiful. Now, let me tell you something. Two things, okay? I just got off the phone with a 16-year-old man, okay, going through high school, and the first thing that he asked me is, Elijah, what do I do? Girls are not approaching me. I was like, what? What do you mean girls aren't approaching? Of course they're not. They're not approaching me. What do I do? I'm like, hold on, bro. Where'd you get this idea that girls were supposed to approach you? He's like, well, there's this guy on YouTube. What's his name? LFA. And I was just like, bro, stop watching him. 16 years old. Watching this guy that's red-pilled telling other men in the world, don't approach women because you're giving them validation. Okay? First off, a 16-year-old is bombarded. When I was 16, bro, I was thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! I was thinking of what video game I was going to get, out of my dad's junk from a garage sale. I was on YouTube getting red-pilled, talking on 4chan, and then jumping over to Pornhub. It's like, holy shit, man. You teenagers have got so much info, and if you're one of those guys that is into self-development at a young age, turn it off. Even me, turn me off. You don't need to hear everything I talk about. You don't need to watch every video. Listen to a little bit, let it go in, let it come out the next year, and then carry on with your day. My life is different than yours. Yeah, we can relate with some stuff, not everything. You need to go out there into the real world and get your hands dirty, okay? And you need to start getting your own experience. You need to come up with your own philosophy instead of having all of these other guys that went through some trials tell you how it is. Even me, okay? You want to go out there and get skin in the game. Okay, so he says they're not approaching me, and I'm like, man, listen, don't worry about validating the girls. Okay, this is something important that all you guys need to know. It is not just about getting girls in your life. Nikolai Machiavelli, you guys have heard of Machiavelli, the prince. Something that he said when he was observing the power in the court come into power, how people come to power, sustain power. He said that the means are justified by the end. Okay? The means are justified by the end. We should be aiming at getting results in our life. We should try to hit a goal. Okay? Now, many people think Machiavelli, if you're being like Machiavellian, that you're being sinister and you're being tricky. That's not what I'm talking about here. This quote is telling us it doesn't matter what it takes as long as you get what you want. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of guys are here. They're kind of thinking constantly about the right way to do things. But they're never really actually experimenting, seeing if it fails, putting it out there. It's just a bunch of theory. Okay? It's a bunch of garbage theory too. Because not many people know. I don't always know. The internet can't always tell you. Okay? You've got to go out there and see how it is. Is there patterns? Yeah, there is. Is there stuff that you can learn and you can kind of, you can see a pattern, you can sort of predict it? Yeah, sure. But dude, I told this guy, listen, if you got to approach 100 girls and 99 of these girls aren't giving you tons of attention, well then what do you want? You're just going to be single forever? What are you going to do? You're going to turn gay? You're never going to get girls because a few that you approached rejected you because you were worried about validating them? The means are justified by the end. The end justifies the means to get there. Now, you should probably not use this in a way to, totally backstab people and be ruthless. I'm saying We need to focus on getting results. Okay? And to do that, you've got to constantly be willing to put yourself out there, take risks, be uncertain. You can't listen to what everyone is saying online. You got to move on, dude. You got to approach each battle with a different weapon. Okay, you can't bring the same old tried and true knowledge to every single thing, every event. All right, and the next thing is, look, again, if you guys are young, you got to get off the internet. You're not meant to have all of this. It's not even like good info. You got to realize that it's not doing anything for your life. It's coming from a lot of guys that are bitter, and I don't want you to be trapped inside of that. Okay? At 16 years old, you should not be thinking about the black pill. You should not be thinking about any of that bullshit. It doesn't matter. Go out there and become a freaking weapon, dude. Become a warrior that gets what he wants by constantly moving and just taking action, being the light in your life, dude. Like, be the guy that is like motivating your friends. You know, that's how I was, man. When I was 16 years old, I was like, dude, I don't want to be a nervous wreck. I want to eventually get laid. I want to have women in my life. I want to make money. I don't want to be shy. I want to have friends. Did I just like go online and start getting depressed and talking with all the world about my fucking problems? No. I started to develop my own philosophy. I started reading the books and watching some videos, reading some forums, and I took from them what served me, and then I put that into my life to get what the results that I wanted. That's what you got to do. Okay? No more excuses. No more playing victim. Open up your closed mindset and move forward. We have to, or die. Peace.